All right, I'm sick this morning, but we're going to do this anyway. This is the daily AA Daily Reflections for March, nope, April 28th. Two magnificent standards. All AA progress can be reckoned in terms of just two words: humility and responsibility. Our whole spiritual development can be accurately measured by our degree of adherence to these magnificent standards. That's from As Bill Sees It, page 271. To acknowledge and respect the views, accomplishments, and prerogatives of others, and to accept being wrong, shows me the way of humility. To practice the principles of AA in all my affairs guides me to be responsible. Honoring these precepts gives credence to Tradition 4 and to all other traditions of the fellowship. Alcoholics Anonymous has evolved a philosophy of life full of valid motivations, rich in highly relevant principles and ethical values. A view of life which can be extended beyond the confines of the alcoholic population. To honor these precepts, I need only to pray and to care for my fellow man as if each one were my brother. First thing that jumps out at me is anytime I see all or always, it always perks up my ears. To practice these principles of AA in all my affairs guides me to be responsible. So what are those things guiding him? Respecting other people's views and to accept being wrong. And that shows me the way of humility. I just want to kind of hang out here because respecting the views, everybody knows right now there's such a divide when it comes to political views. And it seems like everyone has been, if you believe this, then you are this type of person. If you believe this, then you're that type of person. I'm quite sure when I go to a meeting, there's somebody with opposite views of my own when it comes to politics. I think this is a major part of humility, at least for me. Because if I'm looking at somebody else and I'm saying they are acting wrong, I'm saying I am acting right, and that elevates me above them. Also, accepting accomplishments and prerogatives of others, and accept being wrong. If I'm having a hard time accepting somebody else's accomplishments, then I'm flat out just being jealous. I think this can all be boiled down to simply allowing people to run their own life, and they don't need us to do it. AA has evolved a philosophy of valid motivations, rich in highly relevant principles and ethical values. A view of life which can be extended beyond the confines of the alcoholic population. I love this. I absolutely 100% can give the AA philosophies credit for everything I have in my life today. Every single bit of it. None of this is about, well, some of it, obviously it's about not drinking. But for me, it's about living a life with good motives, relevant principles, and ethical values. Principles, I think, are the foundation of my life, and a view of life that goes well beyond AA. I wish that everybody got a chance to go to AA. I always say that I feel like we're the lucky ones. I feel like not only are we the lucky ones, we're the chosen ones. If we make it through this incredible, difficult thing of getting sober, and we embrace the concepts of AA, and we use them outside of AA, our life changes in a fundamental way. It's pretty awesome. I want to go back to the beginning real quick. AA progress can basically be described in just two words: humility and responsibility. Our whole, which again is another all-encompassing word, our whole spiritual development can be accurately measured by our degree of adherence to these magnificent standards. Humility and responsibility, all of our spiritual development can be accurately measured on how much we're adhering to them. Not a lot of ambiguity in that one. All right, I'm going to stop this one for today. I can barely read. I hope you all have a great day. If you're not sober, go to a meeting, find a sponsor. If you are, go to a meeting and call your buddy.